The portrayal of high school politics in the new Go 90 series Mr. Student Body President is wildly over the top. But like any good satire, the New Form Digital produced show uses those shenanigans to explore serious themes.
I wanted to do a show about politics, but I like the idea of putting it inside the sort of the microcosm of high school. My creative partner on this project, Ryan Hunter, had a similar idea, and we kind of combined the two because he actually was student body president in his high school, and he has some ridiculous stories.
I really just liked doing speeches and sort of, being able to get up in front of the whole school and do like a funny speech. And it was very frustrating that at the end of my senior year I couldn't run for another election. So I started just sort of puppet mastering other younger students and ghostwriting their speeches, getting them elected because I was just bored. And so there were definitely elections that I kind of tried to
influence.
Jeremy Shada, best known as the voice of Finn in the animated series Adventure Time, stars as Behringer High's student body president Tyler Prendergast, who, aided by his Machiavellian chief of staff Hadley, played by YouTube star Arden Rose, pursues his ambitious agenda like a cross between Richard Nixon, Joseph Stalin, and a young Justin Bieber.
There's times when he's very seriously intense about the stupidest things in the world, which is just a lot of fun as an actor to play. But he definitely has a sensitive side to him and some heart as well. It's just masked under this kind of bravado and this need for power and wanting to be important.
My character is Hadley Polito in Mr. Student Body President, and she is the unofficial, official chief of staff, which basically means that I do all of the dirty work, and I am the borderline sociopath that gets things done.
Mr. Student Body President marks the first major acting role for Rose, whose day job is vlogger.
I started doing YouTube when I was like 13, 14, so I did it way back in the day. But I always had the intention of being on camera because I've always really wanted to act, but I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, which, if you didn't know it, doesn't really have an acting career established there. I always knew that I needed to kind of figure out a way to work up a ladder, but at 14 years old, the only thing I really wanted to do was put on makeup and be a girl. So I made a YouTube channel. Fortunately, ultimately, that ended up in me just telling my managers, my agents, being like, I really want to act, I want to do some stuff. Now that I've got this influence, let me prove I can do that.
In addition to Rose, the series cast also features YouTubers Grace Helbig and Megan Ranks, as well as Vine star Gabriel Conti, helping raise the show's social media profile and improving its marketability.
I was like, Jack, do not let us end up with some Vine star who's only ever acted for 6 seconds at a time, and suddenly they're gonna have to carry whole scenes. And I went into it with a very skeptical point of view, and couldn't have been more impressed. A lot of YouTubers are more seasoned as performers than traditional actors who go out and audition because they've been essentially directing themselves in self-created content for so long.
Gabe, who plays Matt Johnsmeyer, he's a Viner, and so he's been editing his own videos as well on the Vine app, and he knows how things are edited. So when I explain why I need to get this other angle, he already understands why I need it.
Because Ferry and Hunter are not in their teens, they had to be careful not to fill the mouths of their students with outdated references and passé slang.
We took some experiences from our high school, and then we also visited high schools and we did research, and we met with modern high schoolers and we asked them questions so we could kind of fill in the gaps with what we didn't know. Because so much has changed since we were in high school, and we didn't want it to feel false.
We had people going through our scripts to make sure that things rang true and stuff like that. But whenever we had a question, what's nice is that I can just grab Megan Rinks or Arden Rose and just be like, hey, what would be the Snapchat thing to do here?
For the digital influencers in the cast, the series came with its own unique challenges, like how to maintain a regular posting schedule when they were on set all day.
I haven't posted a video in 3.5 weeks because of this. It's really weird because I've still been really active on my socials. I've tried to really push and make sure that I'm posting on Instagram and Twitter and on my Snapchat. Not only are people really interested in what I'm doing here, they want to know more about what's happening, which is exciting. They're also still being keyed into my YouTube videos. So I'm still gaining and maintaining a certain level of subscribers and viewership that I would not have thought would have stayed after 3.5 weeks of not posting something. So hopefully the next video back will be a really strong one, working on it.
Any good president needs a nice, dope suit. So,
I have this,
where's this suit from? Anyone know? It's awesome. Is it Topshop?
I think this was from Topshop.
it's
Oh,
from
really?
Topshop. I think this suit's from Topshop. I don't know where it's from. It looks great.
Inside the jacket.
It fits you like a T.
Other side.
Top man. Topshop.
There you go.
Fits you real well.